What, bud?
My tummy hurt.
All right, welcome to our regeneration class. I'm Coach Clinton. Today we'll be going over some good movements to get you up, get you moving and feeling a little better today. So our tip of the day today, we are now in a men's health month. So it is Movember. So all our tips and jokes and all that will be kind of towards men's health. So what we're going to do today, this one kind of goes to everybody, but know your numbers. It is really important to know your numbers, whether that is your blood pressure, your BMI, all those numbers are very important. So make sure that you're following along and tracking some of those, making sure you're getting regular checkups, because that can help with overall health. Okay, so you want to be checking blood glucose, cholesterol, your body mass index. These are the things that will really start showing you some of those key factors that you might need to make changes on to help stay healthy. Okay, so remember those moving forward. And that goes for everybody, but it is men's health. Okay, little kids. And then our joke today, why did the mustache go to the bank? And that's the only mustache drawing I can do. So I drew a guy auctioning something off. I don't, maybe a kid. Maybe we'll auction off a kid. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Today, we're going to start down on the ground. We're going to do a glute bridge with a leg drop. So get in your glute bridge position, dig those heels into the floor, drive up nice and high, take your right leg up, and we're going to lower nice and slow all the way to the ground, and then bring it right back up. We'll do 5 of those on each side. Nice and slow, bring it up. And I'll kick my kid in the head on camera. Okay, nice and slow, bring it down and back up. Once you're done with your 5, we'll switch to the other leg. Again, keeping that hip nice and high, keeping that glute tight, lowering one leg, and then bringing it back up. Just like that. And if you have a kid that you can kick in the head, do it. It makes you feel better as a parent. It really does. Let's get our 5 in. And then we're going to go into our figure 4 hamstring stretch. So I'm going to cross my leg over, slide it down so it's about halfway between my knee and my hip, and I'm going to press away from my body. Okay, so I'm just pressing away. Go ahead and relax down. If you want to make this a little harder, you can thread the needle, reach underneath, pull up towards your chest, and do a bent knee hamstring. 5 on each side. Okay, so either 5 breaths with just doing the press, or the bent knee hamstring. Okay, either way, we're opening up our hips, we're loosening things up. Once you're done with your 5, we switch to the other side. Now, if one side feels a lot tighter, that's very normal. So just take it easy. Don't push into pain. Make sure you just go to where you got that good stretch, maybe just a little bit past, and relax it on back. Now with this figure 4 press away, okay, if you're doing the bent knee hamstring one, you're going to get a good stretch in that hip anyway, because you're pulling back towards your face. If you're doing this one, it's really important to keep that ankle locked in place. So when you're pushing away, you're really getting the max benefit through that hip. Good job. All right, let's go dead bug. Dead bug position. So we're going to lock in our core right here, nice and tight. Reach up to the sky. Okay, first thing, we're going to take a nice deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. Lock everything in. Make sure your core is tight. Your hips are locked in. There you go. How you get phone calls when your phone's on do not disturb, I'm not really sure. Let's get 3 good brace breaths in. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, tighten everything down. Okay, this is how I want you every time we're doing squats or dead bugs. We want this pillar 9. Good. Now, this next one, we're going to do 2 times. Breathe in through your nose. As you breathe out, we're going to push those arms straight up overhead. Good. Breathe in. Bring those arms straight up towards the sky again. Then as I push out, raise up overhead. Good. Breathe in one last time. And relax down. Good. All right, bracing, very important for all of the strength stuff that we do in all our classes, okay? Up on your feet, we're gonna go drop squat 2 to 1, working on our balance and stability. So we're gonna reach up with 2. When I say go, you're gonna drop to a single leg. Doesn't matter which one, you're just gonna find one to land on and stay nice and balanced, okay? So here we go, all the way up, go. Find that balance, nice and locked in, reach up. On the other side, go. Make sure you alternate sides all the way up. Go. All the way up. Go. One more, all the way up on each side. Go. Last one, all the way up. And go. Good, and relax. Grab a quick drink of water if you want one. I'm gonna come up here and say hi to everybody. Hopefully you guys are having fun because Jace is here today. Let's see who all here today. Aaron, Ha, Patricia, BC, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. We're gonna get started with our nice, easy work today. Our first one, hey, can you slide that way? Can you slide that way? Slide that way, slide onto the carpet, slide onto the carpet. No, I gotta do my stuff right here. Okay, our first one, we're gonna go deep squat to a hand walk. So we're gonna deep squat down, drop those hands, and we're gonna hand walk out into a plank position around my kid. And then I'm gonna drive those hips up, and I'm gonna hand walk all the way back and roll up. So it's a combo between that squat and hamstring. Deep squat down, hand walk out. Good plank position. Drive those hips up and walk those hands back to your feet. Now this, anytime we do hand walks, it's really important to work through those shoulders, okay? Shoulder health is big, so we wanna squat down. Now, as you're walking, if you have some shoulder pains and stuff, just really take it easy. Go slow, take small steps with those arms. Make sure that you're supporting your weight before you take the other hand off. And then same as we go on the way back, press back into that down dog and then walk those hands back nice and slow. It's gonna open up those shoulders as you walk back, okay? Last one, deep squat down. Hand walk out.
Dada, we make it go up.
Good, and drive those hips up. And roll up nice and slow. This just proves that you can do a workout anywhere at any time with anyone in your way. Okay, this next one will be really good because I have to stay balanced or I'll crush my child. Okay, so we're gonna find our balance. We're going inverted hamstring. So I'm gonna use my left leg as my base leg. I'm gonna come down and we're gonna find the bottom of our inverted hamstring. So right here, I'm in the bottom. I'm locked in. We're gonna iso hold here. We're not gonna change what we're doing. From here, I'm gonna take my arms out to the side and I'll face you so you can see. So you know what the first part is that inverted hamstring. Now I'm gonna take my thumbs up to the sky, squeeze those shoulder blades together in that T. Okay, let's do 5 of those. Squeeze at the top, hold, Let it down nice and slow. Bring it up, hold at the top, down nice and slow. Good, up, hold, down nice and slow. One more, all the way up, down nice and slow, and come up. Now we're gonna switch sides, switching legs. Okay, and I'm gonna turn kind of at a 45 this time. The other leg is my base leg, little bit of a bend in it so I can stay stable. Kick that leg back. Okay, from here, now I do a W. So I take my hands out to the side and make a W. Now I do an overhead press. Press overhead, bring it back. My palms are down. Pull those elbows back towards my hips. Good, reach overhead. Bring it back. 2. We got 5 of those. Reach. 3. Good, reach. 4. Last one, reach. 5. And come up. Okay, little shoulder and leg health there. Okay, we're gonna move down to the ground, quad position. So on all fours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're in quad position. Knees under my hips, hands under my shoulders. We're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. I reach out, lock that core in, tuck in, tap my elbow to my knee, reach right back out. Okay, posture is key, keeping that core tight. Back health, hip health, shoulder health, all starts at that core. So keep that core nice and tight. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Reaching out, tuck in, switch to the other side. Make sure everything's locked in. Opposite arm, opposite leg, in and out. Nice and slow and controlled. I can bother my child as I do this. Good, nice and easy. Take your time. We got one more. Tuck in. Now make sure you're trying to keep your back from moving. In and out. And relax. Good. This next one, going into our Shin Box position. Okay, we've done these quite a bit. Shin Box position. Now, if you want, you can use your hands behind you and work more in the hips. Or if you want to work some core and hip, try to keep your hands off. Glue those feet to the floor. Open. Switch to the other side. And close it down. Open up. Close it down. Good. Open. Good. Let's go 5 each side. Now you can go a little slower, a little faster. That's up to you. If you're using those hands, try to keep it nice and slow. Keep those hips going through as much range of motion as you can. Got one more on each side. You will kind of slide forward if you haven't noticed. You'll walk forward a little bit because of that rotation each direction. Good, and relax. Good, this next one, another combo movement. We're gonna move up to our feet. So we're up on our feet. We're gonna do a drop lunge, okay? Drop lunge. We do these all the time, but we're gonna add in a little rotation this time. So I'm gonna take my right leg. I'm gonna sweep it around and behind my other leg. I'm gonna bring it right down to the floor. Okay, now I'm in this kind of curtsy lunge position. Now I'm gonna open up to the front knee side. So I'm gonna grab my knee, opposite hand. I'm gonna rotate away from the down leg. It's gonna feel nice and tight in your back, probably, maybe a little bit in your hip. We're just pulling to where you feel that. Just a little breath pass. Come back to center, stand up, same side. Okay, sweep it around, drop it down. Now we go palm up to the sky. Same as the down leg, and reach up and over that front leg. So now I'm creating that half moon shape. Now you're going to feel that going down into your IT band, possibly down all the way to your knee. Good, stand up. One more. Sweep it around. Drop down. Good, this time both arms go up. Interlace those fingers. Pretend like you're glued to the floor by your knee and your foot. Pull up as high as you can. Good, bring it down. Stand up. Switching sides. Sweep. Sweep around. Okay, we'll get that good rotation here. Open up as wide as you can with that good open hand. Look where those fingers are going. Back to center. Stand up. Good, again, sweep it around. Drop it down. Now remember, down leg, same arm reaches to the sky, palm up, little side bend, half moon shape. Nice deep breaths. Good, come back up. Good, last one. Sweep it around, drop down. Both hands go up. You can interlace those fingers if you want. Reach up like somebody's gonna try to pull you out of the mud. Deep breath. You can look up if you can keep your balance, but it might throw you off balance, so don't tip over. Good, relax down and come up. All right, shake out those legs for a second. Now this next one, we're gonna do a little shoulder stretch with some rotation. So we're gonna come down to our feet, okay? And we're gonna finish today out with some cardio, but we're gonna do a couple more stretches really quick and get you out of here with some cardio, get your heart rate up right at the end, okay? So I'm sitting on my feet, okay? Feet are flat. I try to get my laces on the floor as much as I can. So even sitting like this is good for lengthening some of these structures in our legs, okay? It's uncomfortable. Don't do it for a super long time, but you can do that to help stretch out those feet. Okay, from there, let's go down into that reach and roll position, or I extend my arms out. I try to sit back on my heels as much as I can. Try to rotate my hands up towards the sky, the palms up if I can, or at least thumbs up. Okay, walk those hands out as far as you can, keeping those glutes down. Now from here, what I want you to do, I want you to glue your hands to the floor, and I want you to try to drag back. Leave your hands where they're at and try to drag those shoulders forward without those hands sliding back towards you. Try to stretch out, drop your head down. Feel that long stretch through your lats into your shoulders. Go ahead and relax. Come up to a quad position for just a second. Good, push back. Now glue those hands in place. Sit back. Drive back nice and far. Pushing back with those shoulders. Try to sit your glutes all the way back to your heels. Stretch it out. Now, I want you to press your right hand into the ground and rotate and try to look under your left armpit and lift your left arm off the ground. Okay, you might not be up as high as I am, but if you're at least putting that activation in, that's perfect. Release, turn to the other side, lift off. Relax down, come to that quad position. Good, last stretch. Let's go into that 90-90 position on our side. Okay, 90-90, right here, tuck up. I want you to stack those knees. So have those knees nice and in line, like they're up against a wall, okay? Try to keep everything in that 90-degree, okay? Kind of tuck up from here. My hand comes at a 90-degree from my shoulder, and then my forearm is pointing up towards the sky with my fingers, okay? Now, if you need to, you can put a bolster under your head, or if you can, just hold your head up. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gently, keeping that arm at 90 degrees to my shoulder, I'm just gonna press down as far as I can. Now, this is as far as I can. I don't want you pushing on your hand, because that does you no good. I'm pushing right at the wrist, so I'm actually pushing on my forearm to help rotate this shoulder with a little internal rotation. Okay, working, stretching through those rotator cuffs. Now I'm going to release. I'm going to allow that arm to flop back. Good, bring it back forward. Press down one more time. Nice deep breath in, out. Try to release, try to relax as much as you can. And then reach up. Good, let's switch sides. Rotate to the other side. Do my best break dance I can do. Lock in, make sure those knees are stacked. Again, 90-degree here from my shoulder out to the side. Pressing on my wrist, rotating it down. Okay, now this will get better. Okay, this is not good right now. This is not good. You can see it. Okay, but as we work on this month, and I'm not pushing into pain, I'm just pushing to where it's tight and just a breath past, and then hold it there. Release it and bring it back. But we're going to work on these this month. We're going to work on shoulder mobility stuff and hip mobility. So we're going to see how good we can get through this month. Now, part of this month, we are doing that turkey trot in November. Okay. If you want more information, please let me know. We are going to do a turkey trot. Now, this is going to be geared, this class is going to be geared towards recovering from the running every once in a while. So we're going to do some recovery more on the leg side of things, but we're always going to hit some of these shoulder things. Relax. Because really everything we do in this class is total body centric, right? We want everything to work in, as in sync as possible, because that's what makes us move better as humans. Okay, so let's do our last couple of minutes. We're going to go ahead and get our heart rate up just a little bit so you go feeling revitalized to your next thing. So what we have first, we're going to go squat jacks for 10. So I'm going to come down, I'm going to touch my ankles, and I'm going to jump up into a pencil. Okay, so wide at the bottom, narrow at the top. We're going to do 10 of those each round. From there, we're going to alternate sides. We're going to do 30-second plank, lateral plank, or lateral pillar bridge, hold. Okay, it's just a hold, nothing crazy with that one. So it's your active recovery. Let's go ahead and get ourselves ready. Got a couple of minutes, and then we'll do our quote of the day and answer the joke. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 10. Squat jacks. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Down to the ground, either in that pillar bridge, so on your forearm, or extended, your choice. Okay. Locking in. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Find your stability, lock that shoulder in, make sure those hips are up, not sagging down. Make sure they're not pointed back. They're forward. Nice tight core. You got about 10 seconds. And rest. Good, up on your feet. Last round here. Okay, just like I said, super quick. Ready? 10 squat jacks and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. Down. Lock in either pillar or plank. You can put your hand up. You can lock in that shoulder. You got 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths. Keep things tight. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. I want you to take those arms over your head. You can be on your knees. You can stand up. When you reach up, look through those fingers. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. Again, in. Let it out. Okay, I want you to just relax your hands down to your side if you're standing or on your knees, wherever you're at. Okay, hands down at your side. Let them just relax for a second. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes for a second. I want you to continue that breathing in through your nose. Just let it out. You don't have to force it out. Just kind of let it fall out. Bring it in like a wave of the ocean. You can feel it pass over your body. Bring in all that good oxygen. Fill up all the way to your head. And then just let it out. Don't force it out. Okay, continue that with your eyes closed. Imagine that air washing up and over your body, filling you up, and then let it out. I'm going to read you your quote while you're doing that. Remember to practice pausing a few times each day to focus on your breath for a minute. Headspace. It's as easy as that. Go ahead and just relax. One more breath in. Let it out. Go ahead and bring yourself back into class. Okay. Now I want you to share either that Headspace quote. Remember to practice pausing a few times each day to focus on your breath for a minute from Headspace. Okay. Share Headspace with somebody. Tell them about it. Or share this joke with them if you want to make them laugh about mustaches. Okay, your choice. Share at least one thing from this class with somebody. Why did the mustache go to the bank? For a shavings account. Oh my goodness. So bad. Dad jokes can even be bad on something like that. All right, guys, thank you very much for being here today. Thanks, everyone. Please share this class with somebody. Let them know that this is here. We've kind of dropped in numbers slightly, not because of you guys, but because it just hasn't been promoted as much. So please be self-promoters. If you guys love the class, please tell somebody about it. Let them know that there's virtual world out there that we're doing fitness. I appreciate you guys every day. If you need anything, please let me know. Remember, you can email me or IM me at clintx.carlson@intel.com anytime. And I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to set up a time to talk goals, holidays, whatever it needs to be, present ideas, all that stuff. All right, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Again, if you need anything, please let me know. We will chat soon. Hopefully I see you on Thursday. Have a great rest of your day. Smile at somebody today. Thank you.